creating a news agenda that reflects an unbiased view of Asian current affairs without relying on external news sources. Asia Vision, Asian news through Asian eyes.
Hello and welcome to AVN, your weekly roundup of the news from around the globe. I'm Abdullah Ahil, your host for the evening. Unitree's H1 robot, a full-size general-purpose humanoid robot, claims the gold medal in the 400-meter race at the inaugural World Humanoid Robot Games in Beijing. The historic competition took place at the National Speed Skating Oval, an Olympic venue known as the Ice Ribbon.
64 teams competed across 16 preliminary heats, with 16 advancing to the second round and 4 ultimately qualifying for the final. Among the finalists, 3 were developed by the Beijing Innovation Center of Humanoid Robotics. All 3 robots from the center completed the race using fully autonomous navigation without any remote human control. They maintained stable guides, followed precise running paths, and avoided stepping on lane lines, demonstrating highly sophisticated and robust control systems. Chief Technology Officer of the Innovation Center, Tang Jian, said the race is extremely challenging as a humanoid robot has more than 30 joints and is necessary to precisely control all of them, while having it remain at a certain speed. He said the robot must not fall and it must strictly run along the set lane throughout the race, and avoid stepping on lane lines or cutting across lanes. He added that the fact that it did so shows the control algorithm is highly stable. The gold medal was secured by Shanghai Aoyi Technology Company, a subsidiary of Hangzhou-based Unitree Robotics, which deployed the H1 robot to complete the race in 1 minute and 28.03 seconds. Robots from the Beijing Innovation Center, Tianzhou, and Tianjiao finished second, third, and fourth, with times of 1 minute 35.92 seconds, 1 minute 40.92 seconds, and 1 minute 58.65 seconds, respectively. The 2025 World Humanoid Robot Games marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of robotics, displaying rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, dynamic locomotion, and autonomous decision-making. Running from Thursday to Sunday, the game has attracted 280 teams from 16 countries, including the United States, Germany, and Italy. Competitors will take part in 26 events spanning running, long jump, free exercise and football, and skill-based tasks like moving materials, sorting drugs, and cleaning across different scenarios.
A conjoined twin baby loggerhead turtle was found on the coast of Antalya, Turkey.
The hatchlings were taken under protection. While inspecting turtle nests on Sorgun Beach in the Manavgat district, teams discovered the twin inside one of the nests. It was determined that the hatchlings could not leave the nest due to their fused bodies. Teams from the Association for the Protection of Sea Turtles, Mediterranean monk seals, sand lilies, and coastal areas removed the hatchlings from the nest and placed them under care. X-rays revealed that part of their bodies had developed as if they were a single individual. The conjoined twins are being kept in a special care area, but their metabolism was deemed unsuitable for surgery. This is the first recorded case of conjoined twin turtles in Turkey, though a similar case had previously been observed in Napoli, Italy.
A fabulous Perseid meteor shower illuminates the night sky in northwest China's Ningxia Hui Autonomous Region.
More than 200 enthusiasts from across the country gathered in Shapoto district to enjoy the spectacular celestial firework display under the desert night sky. Cao Jun, an associate researcher at the Beijing Planetarium, said the Perseid meteor shower happens around this time each year, typically speaking around August 13. He said people can spot many meteors, sometimes seeing dozens in just 1 hour, at its peak. The Shapoto district is located in the golden latitude for stargazing at 37 degrees north, about 8 kilometers into the Tengye Desert. It is far from urban light pollution and has an average elevation of 1,430 meters. The region enjoys nearly 300 days of clear weather annually and expect atmospheric transparency, making it a perfect spot for observing meteor showers. This year, it also hosts the annual star party for astronomy lovers. Cao Wen, a chief science popularization expert at the Beijing Planetarium, said more and more people are becoming interested in astronomy, especially children, as China's economy develops. He said China aims to bring enthusiasts of all levels together to share experiences and observations. According to the Beijing Planetarium, the 5-day star party offers astronomy enthusiasts a chance to enjoy stargazing in the desert and connect with one another. It also features engaging lectures from experts.
Robots of various shapes and sizes compete in the martial arts events, showcasing their flexibility and coordination at the 2025 World Humanoid Robot Games.
The games feature 280 teams from 16 countries, including the United States, Germany, and Italy, competing at the National Speed Skating Oval. Competitors participate in 26 events, spanning athletic challenges such as running, long jump, free exercises, and football, as well as skill-based tasks like moving materials, sorting drugs, and cleaning across different scenarios. At the martial arts event of the games on Friday, robots of various shapes and heights took the stage, performing martial arts moves such as Cheng Kuang or long fist boxing or classic Tai Chi movements. The martial arts competition event of the 2025 World Humanoid Robot Games requires robots to begin and end with the fist and palm salute, a Chinese tradition performed to greet and show respect. The participant teams are required to choose from 20 designated martial arts moves, choreograph their own performance, select background music, and prepare props. Each robot had 2 chances to perform, with each routine limited to a 10-minute duration. The final scores were based on 4 criteria, namely completion, quality, overall performance, and technical execution. In the end, the robot developed by P&D Botics AI Company Limited stood out among the 4 competing teams and emerged as the champion, thanks to its outstanding agile, joint control, and smooth martial arts movements.
Ibex goats, a wild species under national second-class protection, were recently captured on camera, sealing treacherous rocks in the high-altitude areas of Kunlun Mountains near Kunyu City in northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region.
In the video footage, these robust and agile goats effortlessly navigated steep rocks with astonishing climbing ability, at times hugging the rock face to scout their path, and at others leaping onto narrow ledges, all while maintaining perfect balance on near vertical terrain. The ibex goats are among the mammals that inhabit the highest altitudes, active in rugged areas ranging from 3,500 to 6,000 meters in altitude. They are adept at climbing and leaping on bare rocky plateaus and steep slopes. In recent years, the population of ibex goats in the Kunlun Mountains area of Xinjiang has been steadily increasing, contributing significantly to the preservation of local biodiversity and the maintenance of ecological balance. Yusufjan Yaqub, an official from the Kunyu Municipal Natural Resources and Planning Department, said they have currently observed over 150 wildlife species, with more than 20 species, including the ibex goats, Tibetan antelopes, and red deer, being under national protection. He said ibex goats, as a typical species in the region, are frequently monitored.
Two Brothers in eastern Turkey produces 700 tons of vegetables annually in a large-scale greenhouse operation established with government support.
Brothers Fatih and Emre Tahtali have built a major agricultural business in Erzincan, eastern Turkey, after leaving their previous professions in 2016. With the help of a grant covering over 50% of the costs from the Agriculture and Rural Development Support Institution, or also known as TKDK, they established a modern greenhouse facility. The operation, which started on 14 decades, has since expanded to 28 decades, or approximately 6.9 acres of greenhouses, supplemented by 22 decades or approximately 5.4 acres of open field cultivation. They achieved an annual yield of 700 tons by operating 11 months a year, growing tomatoes, cucumbers, and eggplants in the summer and spring, and leafy greens like lettuce and curly lettuce in the winter. The enterprise is also a significant local employer, providing steady jobs for a team of 30 people, 25 women and 5 men from nearby villages. The fresh produce is sold locally in Erzincan and distributed to the wider Eastern Anatolia and Eastern Black Sea regions.
The University of Hong Kong has teamed up with charity organization Orbis to use an AI technology to assist in the early detection of glaucoma in patients.
It is expected to shorten the wait time for new ophthalmology appointments. Glaucoma is one of the most common eye diseases and can lead to blindness in severe cases. But the time wait for new ophthalmology appointments can be 2 years. Since 2023, the Department of Ophthalmology of the University of Hong Kong's medical school has cooperated with Orbis to conduct large-scale eye examinations with the help of artificial intelligence for about 5,800 public housing residents aged 50 or over, and 6.9% of those were found to have glaucoma. The new equipment uses AI to help analyze the eye images, which helps to improve the efficiency of early glaucoma detection. Family doctors, optometrists, and nurses can refer to the preliminary diagnosis to give more targeted treatments. The equipment not only detects glaucoma, it can also handle other eye diseases such as macular degeneration and macular edema. Diagnosed patients can be referred to specialist clinics, and people with light symptoms can be treated at community health centers. Next year, the equipment will be applied in the specialist clinics in Western Hong Kong Island and Eastern Kowloon, and the wait time is expected to be shortened to 8 weeks. Professor Luang said the current challenge is the public's acceptance of AI.
A major state nursery in Samsun produces up to 6 million saplings a year, cultivating 134 species to restore wildfire-damaged and urban areas across Turkey.
Samsung Forest Nursery Directorate, one of Turkey's largest sapling production centers, produces 134 different species of trees and plants. The facility, operating with 6 nursery chiefs across 9 campuses, maintains an annual production capacity of 6 million saplings, 3 million in production and 3 million in maintenance. The nursery produces both forest trees like black pine, yellow pine, spruce and cedar, as well as aromatic and ornamental plants. These saplings are primarily used in reforestation projects, especially in areas affected by forest fires, and are distributed nationwide for various greening initiatives. The facility plays a crucial role in Turkey's national afforestation campaign, providing sapling to public institutions and organizations for landscaping projects.
Tourists cool off in Limestone Cave in northeastern Japan. Many people are visiting a limestone cave in Fukushima Prefecture, northeastern Japan, to escape from the scorching summer heat.
Abukuma Cave in Tamura City is a natural limestone cave said to have been created over the period of 80 million years. It draws many tourists in summer due to the inside temperature of around 15 degrees Celsius all year. About 600 meters of the cave, which has a total length of over 4 kilometers, is open to the public. At Takaingo 10, an area which measures about 30 meters from floor to ceiling, visitors looked at stalactites and took pictures. An official says the number of visitors to the cave in July was up 10% compared to the same period last year due to intense heat. Up to 5,000 visitors per day are expected during the Bon holiday period. A girl in the 6th grade described the cave as mystical and beautiful. She added that it was humid outside, but she cooled off in the cave. A woman in her 40s said she was glad that she could escape from the summer heat, and the visit is a fun memory of the summer vacation.
A couple from southeast Queensland is breaking down the barriers to beekeeping. They run the only NDIS-friendly beekeeping service in the state, offering workshops to people of all abilities. Landline's Courtney Wilson tells the personal story behind their passion.
Bees can pick up stress, by the way. So generally speaking, if you're calm and you collect and you know what you're doing and you've got reasonable purpose for your movement, they're not going to come after me.
School's in session, but this doesn't look anything like any kind of lesson I've ever had.
So we're just going to gently lever the frames. We're going to do one side at a time until we can get that frame safely removed out of the hive. Trying really hard not to squish any bees in the interim.
This group of secondary students is from Flagstone State Community College in southeast Queensland. Today they're out of the classroom and instead are unlocking the mysteries behind the secret lives of bees.
I was a little bit scared they were going to sting me, but once I got comfortable around them, they didn't sting me at all.
It's been a super fun day and I'd much rather be doing this than that.
It's something that I didn't really expect to be doing, but yeah, it's been really fun and exciting day.
Exciting and educational, two things that don't always go hand in hand, according to teenagers anyway. So it's a thrill when the stars do align.
It's just something you can't replicate in a classroom, like as much as we discuss and give them all the information in the room, it's just nothing like being out here in the field.
Behind the bee suits, Jason and Natasha Robig are the owners of this property and the hosts and teachers for the day.
So these bees will fly the most direct route straight back to their hive.
If we want to secure our industry, we need to look here and now into our kids and invest in them through education and experience, and then grow that into our next generation of beekeeping.
A male rare snow leopard cub rescued from the wild earlier this year has been recovering well at the Xining Wildlife Park in Xining, the capital city of northwest China's Qinghai province.
The snow leopard cub named Ling Jiaomong by the park is the second snow leopard to have been rescued by the Qinghai Wildlife Rescue and Breeding Center so far this year, following the rescue earlier of another cub named Ling Xiaoji from the wild. The names of the two cubs are inspired by the traditional Chinese solar terms closest to their rescue dates, symbolizing the caretaker's hope for their healthy growth and successful recovery. A solar term is any of the 24 periods in Chinese lunar calendar that matches a particular astronomical event or signifies some natural phenomenon. The cub Ling Xiaomong was found on the verge of death on June 5th in Jizui County of Gualou, Tibetan Autonomous Prefecture in the province, suffering from injuries and extreme weakness. Rescuers from the center quickly transported the cub to Jining, where it received medical treatment under a comprehensive treatment plan. Thanks to the months of dedicated care, the young leopard gradually regained the ability to eat independently and walk steadily. On August 12th morning, the cub was transferred to the Snow Leopard Pavilion in the Jining Wildlife Park. The facility will support its ongoing rehabilitation, helping it to strengthen its muscles, improve its mobility, and promote its healthy physical development. In China, the snow leopard is under top-level national protection, primarily found in regions such as Qinghai, Xinjiang, Gansu, Sichuan, and Xinjiang in western China. The latest data indicate that its population in China is steadily growing thanks to decades of conservation efforts, with over 1,200 individuals now being monitored.
China Manned Space Agency CMSA says the Shenzhou 20 crew aboard China's orbiting space station completed their mission's third series of extravehicular activities on August 16th.
The astronaut trio Shendong, Sheng Zhongzhui, and Wang Jie worked for approximately 6.5 hours and completed all related tasks at 10:47 Beijing time, assisted by the space station's robotic arm and a ground control team. Shendong and Wang Jie, tasked with conducting spacewalk operations, completed the installation of debris protection devices and auxiliary extravehicular facilities, as well as the inspection and maintenance of external equipment, according to the CMSA. To date, Shendong has completed 6 rounds of extravehicular activities, meaning he has conducted the most spacewalks tasked by any Chinese astronaut. The Shenzhou 20 astronauts have now completed half of their spaceflight journey. The crew is currently making steady progress in various space science experiments. The agency said they will then focus on research and technology tests in key areas such as the space life sciences, microgravity, fundamental physics, space materials science, space medicine, and advanced aerospace technologies.
And that's all the news we have for today's AVN Bulletin. We'll be back with next week's update. Until then, we'll see you then.
Creating a news agenda that reflects an unbiased view of Asian current affairs without relying on external news sources. Asia Vision, Asian news through Asian eyes.